Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Properties Gambia Real Estate. Thanks for joining. Much appreciated. Anybody who's coming in, just let me know you can hear me loud and clear before I continue. So I'll give it a minute or two. Sorry, guys, usually I'm a slow starter, but I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. If you can hear me, just thumbs up or just put a comment up just to say you can hear me loud and clear. So the system's running a bit slow today, so hopefully you can hear me. I'll give it a minute or two. Yes, I know there's a few of you there. Okay, all right, okay, you've popped up. I can hear you loud and clear. Mama Love, I am. Yes, greetings, Mama Love, I am. TW, our moderator. Thank you, sister, for coming in. I think you've got all the information from last time, TW. So yeah, so this is just a Q&A session. Anyone's got any questions, please fire away. And yes, and then obviously talking about you know, the plots that we have in Gunjur as well. Yeah, the service plots. Bob Garvey, Langadef, yes, brother, you're learning, you're doing better than me. Yes, brother, keep it up, man. It's important that we're going back home, but we also need to learn the local languages. You know, whether it's Wolof, Mandinka, Fula, and so on. Yes, but, you know, it's good that we, you know, try and definitely learn. So my system is running very slow, so I don't know if it's buffering or not. So there might be a kind of a relapse on the timing. Yeah, so basically, you know, oh, thanks TW, just put our details up. Properties Gambia, that's our contact details on our WhatsApp, which is the WhatsApp +44 79 39 61 4434. Our email is propertiesgambia@yahoo.com. We also got a Facebook group, Properties Gambia Real Estate on Facebook, and also we are on Instagram as well, the same name. Yeah. PKF, I Daniel, how far is the village from the Gunjur mosque? It's not very far. It's very close to the town. Literally less than 5 minutes drive straight into the town. So you're not far from the masjid, the mosque. Those that, you know, do want to go. Yeah, it's about 5 minutes drive to the mosque. Yes, brother Coops. Yes, how you doing, brother? You okay? Hope all is well. This is our brother Coops. He's also got a business in the Gambia doing security. It just opened. Maybe you can tap it in, Coops, if you want. You can put your details in. They're doing all kind of security services from businesses, residentials, dogs, and all sorts, kind of all-round security. Yeah. Bob Garvey, though I'm not learning, I speak free local and free international, but it's all good. I feel you languages are always a plus. No, definitely. It is always a plus, you know. So it's very important that, you know, we do learn. Okay. Yes, so okay, TW, thanks. Our service plots in Gunjur, which is, you know, Binta village, where we've done the road. We'll be doing the roads, I should say, tar roads, street lights, solar street lights, bringing electricity to the land, and water to the land as well. So it just takes the headache away. So basically, you know, it's just set up, ready to go. And, you know, a few people, if you see the video on, if you do follow the channel and you see the video, the price does not include the fences. Let me just stress that. We don't include the fence. The reason we put the fences up in the video, just so you've got a visual of how it looks. Your price includes us doing the infrastructure, obviously your land, us doing the infrastructure in Binta village, the roads, street lighting, bringing water to the land, bringing light, electricity to the land, which is quite a big project and a costly project as well. So that's what it does include. It's a good price for what you get. Like I said before, we'll be selling other plots. We could sell them for half that price, but they're empty plots. So now moving forward, that's what we're doing basically. But that doesn't mean we're not going to be selling any other plots that will be just like empty plots, you know. So it will be a mixture of service plots and empty plots as well. And in that case there, that's where communities can come together and try and build their community. So community building, which is important. Yes, Coops, always good, bro. And thanks again on behalf of Jaburi Onyx Security Services. Hope I'm pronouncing it right, brother. Jaburi Onyx Security Service. They're based in Brufut, just on the highway. If you're coming from Turntable, heading towards Brufut, it's just on the highway. On the right-hand side, those that do know the Gambia, very close to Blue Ocean Apartments, not far from there. And they've you know, they're up and running. And they also do a pickup service from the airport. You know, they've only been open a few weeks. You know, I've been giving them a few jobs to pick up services, and thanks, brother. Good feedback. You know, everyone was happy that who you picked up, so on. They do, so yes, and then they charge you $1,000 pickup, which is about $20 US, or equivalent to $20 US, £20, £18, something like that. That's a pickup, door to door, as you get off from the airport straight to your living quarters. Yeah. So thumbs up for that, brother. Got very good feedback on that. I'm sure we'll be bringing a lot more clients your way. African Journey, yes, sister. Hope all is well. Well, I should say, auntie. So yes, Thanks for joining. Bless up. Greetings, nephew. Good to see you. In and out on live today. Very busy. May have to watch in full after. That's fine, Auntie. No problem. You know, I thought I'll do it today. It's a Sunday. It's 10 o'clock here in the evening. Or just past 10 o'clock. So I thought today would be kind of like the best day to do it. Because I will be heading back out to Gambia pretty soon. TW plots between 20 by 21 and 20 by 23.5. Also, TW sister, there is a few that are 20 by 24. There's only a few. Not sure how many of those are still remaining. They are going. I think there's 57 plots, if I'm right. So yes, they are going, and we're doing a 3 months payment plan, interest-free. You know, we say 3 months. We're trying our best to kind of help and stretch it out a bit more. You know, at the best, maybe we can stretch it to 4 months on a payment plan. But officially, it's 3 months payment plan. But you know, like I said, you know, we do want to extend it to possibly, you know, as time goes on, to maybe 6 months. And, you know, that gives people a bit more time to pay, because we know it's not easy paying off, you know, large sums of money sort of thing. So, yeah. Right. Talk truth. Hi. Yes, sister. How you doing? You okay? Hope all is well. Greetings. TW tar roads, solar lights. Yes, they're going to be tar roads. So you got different standards of roads as well. So you got gravel roads and things like that. But tar roads is more guaranteed. Tar is not expensive. Is not cheap, I should say. And there's a lot of work. There's obviously a lot of machinery involved coming in and things like that. So yeah. Bob Garvey, do Coops have contacts? Yes, they do have contacts. We did put it up on our last live. If Coops is still around, I'm sure he'll put his contacts up. You can put his WhatsApp number or their email address for him and his business partner. If you need to contact them directly. Any problems, I can put you in contact with them. But if you're around still, brother, still watching, do put your contact details up. I don't know if our moderator still has it from last time. She might do. If she does, I'm sure she'll pop it up. Okay. TW contact Properties Gambia for fencing, not included in the service. Yes. So also, when I say it's not included, we do offer that service. Those that do follow the channel, you know, I have been putting some pieces of a project we're doing. So we're building a store with a tower, solar system, borehole, with a store at the bottom, and we do fencing as well. So yes, we are going into the building side of things, building houses and so on. Like I said, you know, this is something new we're going into now. Instead of selling just lands, we're actually building as well. And to give people a peace of mind, you know, you're safe with us. You know, all our work is guaranteed. So that's very important. You know, that, you know, we give a good service. You know, so like I've been selling the lands, you know, touch wood, it's been going well, and trying to give out the best service we can, and that's how we'd want to follow it up in terms of the building as well. So, okay, Oj, Winnie, Ogrel, Laqual, Lakudu. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, greetings, greetings, Daniel and chat group. Okay, Brother Coops from the security service has put up greetings family on behalf of Jaburi Onyx Security. Please find our contact attached, and we offer a list of services ranging from security guards, dog supply, security equipment, and airport pickup. Yes. So yes, he will be. I'm sure the information will follow as we go on. Yeah. So basically, you know, JOS is for short for the security service, Jaburi Onyx Security Service, also known as JOS. Is a company that you will be hearing, I'm sure. You know, like I said, Properties Gambia have been working with them, and I know the brothers very well, and I can highly recommend them. So, you know, they're very reliable, and so on. So do pop down, get in contact with them. You know, as you're building houses and things like that, and businesses, you've got businesses and all sorts. Or if you want dogs and things like that, guard dogs, these are the guys to contact. Yes, Scoops, they were good people and we enjoyed providing the service. Yes, yes, brother. Yeah, nice. I spoke to two of them yesterday who you picked up from the airport, and which was, I know it was quite a big task because there was quite a lot of suitcases involved. But when I spoke to them, they definitely, you know, was definitely happy. Okay, all right, TW, she's put up their contact details for Joss. You got Greg Millward, CEO of the company. Also, you've got Marlon, who is also CEO. There's two of them. They're their contact details. You can catch them on WhatsApp, and you can also get them directly on their Gambian number as well. So the +44 is the UK WhatsApp number, which you can WhatsApp them wherever you are. And obviously, if you're on the ground in the Gambia, you can call them directly, 2833 275. I've been bigging them up a lot. You're gonna give me some free security service. I'm only joking, brother. It's all about us helping each other. Okay, Properties Gambia real estate. That's our contact details. You know, any questions, do fire away. So that's my WhatsApp. You can catch me on the WhatsApp. You can also email me directly, propertiesgambia@yahoo.com. Facebook group, which is Properties Gambia Real Estate. So any of those you can contact us directly on as well. Thank you, Daniel, for all you do. You're welcome. Yes, just trying to give out, the best service that we can give, which is very important in any business that you do. And if you're trying to help your people, then from your heart, then you do the right thing. Right. Okay. Also, Coops, thanks TW. Yes, that's a thanks to our moderator from Coops. He's actually thanking for putting their company details out there as well. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna thingy as well. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to. Who's that do want to come in? My system is going very slow today. I'm just trying to tap in it. What do you call it? If anyone wants to come on the live stream. Right, okay, I'm having problems. Right, okay, all right. I'll continue anyway. Coops, we are coming to pick you up when you land back, bro. Yes, thank you. Yes, brother. Yeah, man, definitely. I was gonna give you guys a shot anyway when I'm heading back. I'll get you guys to come and pick me up. And they are doing direct flights from the UK now, so that's all good. Prior to that, I was going via Brussels, but now I can go straight into the Gambia. Let's hope that don't change, and so on. So we'll definitely catch up soon, brother. At TW, please post my business partner Marlon's details up. That's for TW. If you've got the details of his business partner, it's Marlon Gardner. Thanks, I've seen it. Have you put it up? Let me just double check. Ah, yes, let's put it up. Okay, that's the business partner as well. So there's two of them. You've got Greg and Marlon. This is Marlon's details. So you can get him directly in the Gambia if you're on the ground. 280-8157. And if you want to get him on WhatsApp, +44 7 885 679 308. And then obviously they've got their email details here at the bottom. Marlon Gardner 478 at gmail.com. I think I'm tapping in something wrong here because there you go. I was doing it wrong. So I'm a bit rusty today. Yeah, so those that want to go onto the link, please do so. Also, yes, if you're here, please hit the like button. Much appreciated. Hit the like button. Do share the channel. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are looking to, you know, build, purchase land, and so on, and get to know a bit about Gambia and so on. So it does help them, you know, in the process of actually of doing that. Okay, so if you do want to join in and come in, anyone, you're welcome. Just hit the link which is in the chat, put it up on the screen, and you're welcome to do so. I'll just put that up for a minute. Yeah, and also those that are new to the channel, do subscribe as well. Like I said, share, hit the like button. You know, hitting the like button is important. So, you know, it gets what do you call it? Obviously it'll get more, it'll get out there. People get to know about Properties Gambia. Okay. My cousin just purchased land from Daniel, and the process was so seamless and efficient. Yes, brother. Thank you, man. Definitely. Yes. Much appreciated. I think we've got someone here. Jay. I'm going to add you up now. Hello, Jay. Hold on. Can you unmute your mic?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes, brother. How you doing?
Good. My question is, from start to finish, how long does it usually take for to sign the papers and purchase the land?
Right. So start to finish. Okay. So we try to get it done within 3 months. So the process is basically, you know, once you contact me and you say, right, okay, you want this plot number, we'll get a contract out to you. You sign it, get it back to me. Either just, you know, scan it back, and then we start the process. We'll go into the payment terms, whether you're going on a payment plan or whether, you know, you're paying straight up. And then from there, you know, within the 3 months, we start the process pretty much straight away from the Alcalo down to capital gains. So all the taxes included is covered. And then, yeah, so yes, we try to knock it out within 3 months.
Okay. Now, is this after I purchase the land, are there, how can I say it? Do you have people that you can put me in contact with to do certain things? You know, if I need a borehole or other contractors?
Yes. So that's, we like I said, we're actually doing that ourselves now.
Okay.
You know, we've got a team of guys that do boreholes. A lot of our clients, we've done a lot of boreholes. We do fencing to secure the land. And, you know, we're going into actually building as well. So, you know, we are providing all services.
And is this, I know that they always say it's not good to do this, but if you want to purchase land, just, I'm not going to say sight unseen, but maybe through a video chat or something like that, or somebody you have that's there that can look at the land for you. Is that a possibility?
Of course, definitely. You know, we've had a lot of clients that are not there. To be honest, I would say probably 80% of our sales have been people who actually hasn't been on the ground.
Wow.
It's been successful. You know, as we speak, you know, we're getting people coming in every week, coming to see their lands. You know, we've been doing it for about 1.5 years now.
Okay.
But then we've got some cases where people know people on the ground, and, you know, somebody's represented them, and, you know, we've took them to their lands, and so on, and showing them the area. So yes, that's something. If you do know someone on the ground, yes, we can take them up there.
I guess my last question would be, what would you tell someone? Because I know we all, I'm guarantee most of us that watch your videos, we watch other YouTubers that are over there already.
Yes.
And some keep it 100% real, and some, what can we expect when we hit the ground, or be on the lookout for when we hit the ground, as far as we got the land, we getting ready to, go to work? What are things that we should look for once we get there, as far as dealing with the land?
In terms of dealing with the land, right? Okay, so in terms of, right, you've got your paperwork, you've got your land, and so what you're talking, like in the process of building and things like that, or
building, getting everything together? Because I know you would know more than anybody. I guess not some surprises that come up, but a lot of times we don't do our due diligence as far as homework and finding out what we need or what we should have, and we'll bring, because I'm looking forward to coming, and I don't want to be one of those people that bring stuff that I shouldn't be bringing when I should be bringing other stuff. So it's just like,
yes.
I've never been through the building process. So what should we be prepared for, or make sure you have?
Yeah, okay, all right. So basically, obviously, you got to do your due diligence, which is very important. If you've got people on the ground, that's all good. But if you're going through a company, it's safer, and that's what we're doing. Just to make sure things go accordingly and so on. We do videos, daily updates on people, like when we're building their fences and things like that. You've got to be careful in terms of, anyway, you just got to be careful who you hire. You got to make sure you've got the right people doing the correct job, because sometimes you'll find people and they say, well, I can do this, I can do that. And it's not always the case. So, it's always good to go through recommendation, somebody who's reputable. And, if something does go wrong as well, you got to know that these people can handle it as well. So all these things are very important. Like I said, we've been selling the lands, and, it's been successful. But, we're going into something new now. So we've done a lot of boreholes and fences and things like that. So you see me, I don't really rush into things, because I'm very, what's the word? I need to make sure everything is in order before I just jump into something, making sure.
Do it right the first time.
Yes, exactly. And making sure the right people are on the ground. And, so we have to do a lot of diligence and a lot of work, so, we're working for you. So, we have to make sure that things go accordingly and to plan as it should do.
Yeah, I can see that the rivals are happy with their land. So that's what made me subscribe to your channel, was to make keeping when I'm ready. I know I got access to.
Yes, no, definitely. Yeah. No, so yes, the rival is a fine example. So you can see they're building up their house. Yeah, it's just, you just have to, be vigilant. Don't fall into, it's always good to be on the ground as well. I'd say when you're building a house or something like that, it's always good that you come back and forth if you can, especially maybe in the important stages, like the foundation. Foundation is the most important bit. You've got to make sure that is correct and it's done right. So, even if you came in for like a week or so, time to time, it's always good as well. But if you've got, like I said, if you've got a reputable person that that you can trust, and they can do the work, it gives you a peace of mind as well. So that's why all the projects we do, I'm always giving like daily updates, whether it's a video call when I'm over there, or, you know, the contractors and my guys working in the office, they go down there. Obviously, we do our checkups, make sure everything's going smooth. And then, you know, we're sending videos to the client just so they can see progress. Yeah.
Appreciate your time, man. Thank you for having me on.
Hope I answered your questions, man.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Okay, brother. Thank you, man.
Be blessed.
All right, you too, bro. Yes, brother Jay, thanks for joining, man. It's all good. How long does the land purchase get? As you can see in my video just now, I did explain how long the process is. 3 months. That was always our goal, to do it in 3 months. And when we first started that, you know, it wasn't always 3 months. Sometimes it was double that. So, you know, now obviously we're more established. We've got more contacts within the physical planning department, you know, and things run a lot smoother. And, you know, we've had in some cases where we've had the paperwork out less than 3 months now. Yeah, so, you know, it can be tedious sometimes, because it's not always down to us. Sometimes, you know, once we process the papers into physical planning, you know, obviously we're always on their back to chase things out. But, you know, there's a lot of signatories that needs to be done, approvals and so on. So, and that has to go from department to department. Sometimes we have problems where the person who meant to sign is not in today, and so yes, but you know, give thanks that it's running a lot smoother. People getting their paperwork quite fast now, I would say. Yes. Okay. Hi, the Onyx Goddess. Thanks for joining us. Hi, GAM fam. Hey, from Northern California. We bought land from Properties Gambia in January. Site unseen. Fairly easy process. Great customer service and communication. We'll be there next month. Yes, sister. How you doing? You okay? I didn't realize it's you. You know, obviously, you know, going by YouTube names and so on. But I can see your face. I know who it is. Okay. Yeah. So you'll be out there next month. Then you'll see me then. You know, God willing. And yes, you know, it's a fine example. Jay, you're still watching. There's a family here from Northern California who bought and they've not seen their land. And you know, the process was fairly easy. And you know, thanks. I'm happy to hear that, you know, you was happy with the customer service and the communication, which is very important. And you know, when you purchase with us as well, we've got a WhatsApp group where, you know, you and me, you know, you can get talking to your neighbors. We've got like a main group where everybody who's purchased from Properties Gambia, which we call GAM fam, you know, everyone's in that group, you know, so everyone's kind of in contact with each other. And also you will go into a community WhatsApp group, which is wherever you've purchased your lands from. You know, it's an option. It's not something you have to do, but you know, I think it gives people peace of mind. You kind of interact with your neighbors and you get to kind of know your neighbors beforehand, before reaching and getting over there. You know, people can shout out whose plot numbers you know, who owns plot numbers 1, 2, or whatever, and etc. etc. And you know, people will shout out, well, yeah, so I've got number 3. So you get to know who your neighbors are, and you can build up a rapport kind of prior to meeting up, which I think's really good, because there's not many places that you buy somewhere and you don't know who you're gonna get. You understand? You're just hoping that you've got some good people around you where you can all get on and so on. Talk truth. Customer service is excellent. Thank you, sister. Much appreciated. Let's make sure I haven't missed anything else. TW. Estimated around 3 months, yes, to process your papers. Yes, a big shout out to all those. Thank you. Talk truth, customer service, excellent. We've just seen that. Jay's life out loud. Cooking with Floyd. What is all the paperwork someone gets after purchasing land? Also, is the occupancy included and fencing permits? No. So all what is included is from the Alcalo down to the capital gains. So that's what we include, which we can do the occupancy for you, but it's not included in the price. So obviously we'll go from the Alcalo. Once we've got your Alcalo paper, from there, we get your sketch plan. Once we've got your sketch plan and your Alcalo paper, we attach them, put them into physical planning. They do the process, checks and so on, the coordinates and everything. Once physical planning is finished, which normally they're the ones that take a bit longer than others, because from there, after that, we kind of take over once we've got from physical planning. Then obviously we have to go to Brikama Area Council, which we have to pay a fee for, $7,000. But this is all included within your land purchase, what we do. And then from there, Brikama Area Council, then it's a lot of back and forth, getting stamps, going back to the Alcalo to countersign some of the papers, going to the Save For, who is the main chief of the district. He has to stamp, and then we have to go and pay the capital gains tax. Then we take it back to Brikama Area Council, and they stamp and sign and approve. And then that's as far as we go. Occupancy, we're doing it for a few of our clients, occupancy. So yes, we do include that service. We don't include also the fencing permits. That's not included. So these are all extra services and costs. The occupancy is like going through the whole process again. The most important thing is that you've been approved from physical planning. And then once you're approved from physical planning, it's based on, you've got a residential, they approve that it's a residential land, or whether it's agricultural land. So, once physical planning approved that, then from there, Brikama Area Council will also approve. So those are the two that need to approve. And then once you've got those, that's when you can go into your occupancy. Yes. But, I've heard a few things on YouTube, and, once you've got your approval from physical planning, that's it, you can go in for. It's not something that you need to do straight away. Occupancy can wait until you start building on the land. Yeah. Those, I've heard stories where, you've got to be very careful what you listen to on YouTube. I mean, I work very closely with physical planning and people that are quite high up. So, you get people saying, well, if you don't get your occupancy, that doesn't guarantee you that you're the owner of the land. That's nonsense, because at the end of the day, once you've been approved from physical planning, if there's a problem, it won't go past physical planning, and then you won't go any further than that. It will be, if there's an issue, it will be, they'll reject it, and they will put a reason why it's been rejected, whether it's encroaching into, once they do the coordinates, because there's coordinates numbers on the sketch plan, which gets typed into the system. It's based with numbers and letters. If they put that in and a red flag comes up, they're not going to approve. They're not going to approve it. And then when, after that, once they've approved it, and then, it goes on to become an area council. The most important is that physical planning approved. Yes, that's the most important. And then after that, then that's when you have to go and get all other different signatories and stamps and signs. These certify that you own these lands. Yes. Even me, I've built on my land, and I haven't fully completed all my things, but it's because things run slow. So I'm not too. Most important is that I've got my physical planning papers to hand, and and all my approvals, my sketch plan, and everything. So that's most important. All right. Okay. I hope that explains cooking with Floyd. I hope that explains, brother. Gwedlin Fisher. Hey, Gam fam. I can assist that property Gambia is legitimate. We bought land this year. I'm very excited to start building. Yes, sister. Thank you. Yes, much appreciated. So yes, we've a lot of our lands are very active now. People are slowly, but surely, there is a few of our clients who've actually started on us. The Arrivals is one of them. There's a couple others. Some you just leave anonymous. And we if you go on the locations, you've got a lot of people putting up their fences. Some of them we've done, some of them they've got their own contractor. But what we've always stressed to our clients, if you don't, and there's no thing that you have to go through us, at the end of the day, if you want to get another contractor, that's entirely up to you. All that we will say is that when you start your fencing, that you call us to come down, just to make sure that nobody goes out of the perimeter of their land, because sometimes when people move pegs around and they can slightly, move onto someone's land or something like that, and then that's when it causes problems. So that's why we just, once they've done the digging out, we just say, we'll come and give the thumbs up and say, yeah, go on, that's fine, continue. Once you've got your walls up on your boundaries, we no longer have to come there after that, because you're within your boundary. So whatever you do within your boundary is down to you. Yeah. Oops, don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, people, yes, please hit the like button. Much appreciated. It don't cost you nothing, it's free. All you need to do is just hit that like button. TW at Gwendolyn Fisher, yes, 100%. Okay. J Life Out Loud. How much is the extra? How much is the extra paperwork? Okay, the extra paperwork. So like in terms of your permit, that all depends on like your fence permit I'm talking about. That depends on the size of your land, but it's not much. You can pay anything up from $2,000 up to $4,000. It just depends on the size, but it's usually varies around that. So we're talking in pounds and dollars. You're talking probably $40, 30 pounds to get your fence permit. Your occupancy, that's top of my head, that's about 6,000-7,000, which is about $100, something like that. It's not expensive, but it is also another tedious paperwork, because you have to get another sketch plan. I don't know why, but you have to get another sketch plan for your occupancy, and then it has to still go back and forth. It has to go back up to the Brikama Area Council. You have to show that you've got your papers prior to that, and you've paid your taxes and so on, and then you can go into your occupancy. Yeah. So that's roughly the prices. It's not much at all. But you know, all these little costs, sometimes they do add up. You know, when we first started out, you know, we wasn't including this, we wasn't including that, and so on. We're trying to bring everything in one, but also trying to keep the cost down, you know, because firstly, I don't want to keep going back to people back and forth saying, all right, you know, you have to pay this, you have to pay that, and so on. But at the same time, when we include everything, prices, it brings prices up. So all these little things, $4,000 here, $10,000, it all adds up, you know. So, and I have to stress that, you know, prices in the Gambia are going up in lands. You know, things are getting more and more expensive. You know, labor cost, material cost, you know, buying the lands is, and you know, I think, you know, people do their research, you know, do your comparison compared to us and others, and I'm sure that, you know, you'll find that we're very fair on our prices for what we you know, what we give. And you got to remember as well, we're doing this paperwork alone is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Those of our clients know, you know, how much work it is. I have explained so much, like, it is a lot of work. Some people you will buy the lands from, and you know, I don't mention names or whatever, but you know, you get some companies, they will charge you extra just for doing the paperwork because it is so tedious. A lot of up and down, running around. You know, it is a lot, because you know, we have to go from this department, and it's not an internal thing where it gets passed from one department to another. So like when physical planning is finished with it, the paper gets passed back to us. Once they've approved, then we have to go doing a lot of running around. This person has to sign, then we have to go back to the Carlo, and then we have to go to the CEO in Brikama, then we have to go to the C4, and so on, and back to Brikama again. So, you know, and then we have to go into EcoBank to pay the fees and things. It's a lot. It is a lot of, and then, you know, your capital gains, that's another thing. We've got to put that in to that department, pay that. So it can be tedious. And some people will charge you quite a lot of money for it. So, you know, we try to keep our prices at a reasonable cost. You know, like I said, you know, you can get lands that are very cheap, or I say cheaper now, you know, but then it depends on what location. You know, you can go, you know, certain areas. So we are trying to get cheaper locations, but also we're trying to follow the market in what's kind of suitable for people to live as well. You know, whether people want to move that bit further out, and so on. So these are all things as well, but prices are going up. Serena, hi Daniel, thank you. I too have purchased land, have my paperwork done already. Thank you, Sister Serena. Yes, thank you, much appreciated. Yes, my grandfather are in force today, supporting me. I much appreciate that. You know, it does mean a lot to me. Much appreciated. I ain't gonna start crying, but yeah, it does mean a lot. Yes, good. Thank you. G. Dos Smith, easy process. I feel comfortable knowing Daniel and his team is competent, transparent, and easy to work with. Answered all my questions and explained the process thoroughly. I will be there January. Yes, yes, sister. So I think I'm going to be meeting quite a few people. I've met a lot of our clients already. I've met, obviously I've met their rival on many occasions. And it's nice to, I do interact a lot privately with my clients, one-to-one, we're on the phone, and so on. So, we build up a rapport with each other, and it's not only strictly business. Sometimes we just talking generally. It's good to know each other. It's important. So yeah, and it's going to be nice meeting people for the first time. So most of the time when I'm going out there, a few people are always coming out most of the time. So I'm meeting people the first time. Sometimes I've met people on several occasions, so it's all good. So yeah, I'll put our details up. So yeah, so anyone who is interested in purchasing, we have, like I said, we've got lands in Gunjur. This is our first time we're doing service plots. And when I say service plots, building the infrastructure within the lands, which is important. That's why moving forward, sometimes in rainy seasons and things like that, and sometimes getting water to the land, getting electricity to the land, it can be, these things are very taskful, and it's not always easy. So we're trying to make the transition that bit more easier, to take that headache away as well. So yeah, so we're building the roads within the community, not the surrounding area, obviously, but within the community. So you can drive up to your house and so on. You've got good roads, street lights at night, and also, it's not a gated community. It's not fenced all the way around the whole community. In terms of, this is where, you can hire security guys, fellow brothers who are doing business out in the Gambia now, Joss Security, so you can have like night securities, which I've mentioned all these things in the past, night security in terms of, dog patrolling the estates, things like that. Not to make anybody feel alarmed. It's like, but you do get like petty crimes in the Gambia, like anywhere else in the world. You do get break-ins, you do get thingy. So these do happen. So security is also important. But generally speaking, I've traveled quite a lot of places around the world. Gambia is definitely one of the safest. I mean, those that are in the States, in the US, I'm here in the UK. I mean, maybe not the area I'm living right now, but where I'm brought up and I'm from, you'll be hearing sirens all the time. People getting murdered all the time. I mean, in London alone, there's so many murders a day nowadays within certain communities. And, it's the same in the US. So I would say Gambia, compared to that, is very peaceful. You don't really, to hear about murders is very rare. And if it does happen, the whole country kind of knows. Where we're from, it's sad to say, but it's part of the norm, really. You hear about another brother or sister or whatever, or somebody's been gunned down or stabbed or something or whatever. There's always something going on, especially when you're living in the big cities. So it's nothing to feel alarmed about. Gambia is safe. African journey, yes, Auntie. For those who are new to the channel, Daniel is the real deal of honesty, integrity, if you are interested in buying land. He and his team do all the paperwork. They are true professionals. Thank you, Auntie. Yes, thank you very much. Yes. Yeah. So like I said, you know, I always try to, those that kind of know me, they know I'm very serious when it comes to making sure everything goes smooth. You know, I'm very approachable. I'm very easy to get hold of. You know, you can ask any of the GAM fam, you know, if they send me a message, you know, well, I will reply straight, pretty much, you know, I'm full on, pretty much. The only time it might take a few hours or the next day is usually when I'm in Gambia, because usually when I'm in Gambia, it could be anything from the network, or I'm just so busy, because when I'm on the ground, you know, I do get a lot done when I'm here, because I've got a good team, you know, which we correspond every day, because it's a business. So yeah, but when I'm out there, obviously it's still full on. It's, you know, trying to get things done, and, you know, making the transition as easy as possible. Chinese organic. Hello, Mr. Samba. What are your payment terms? Okay, our payment terms is 3 months. Yeah, it's 3 months payment term. Don't charge no interest. And possibly, you know, it's negotiable. We can squeeze it up to 4 months or so. You know, like I said, as we move forward, I'm going to be trying to do, you know, more 6 months and things like that. And interest free as well. Bear that in mind, because not everybody be doing that. Not everyone's giving you like that amount of time to pay, and then they're not going to charge you extra, you know, because you've got to think of cash flow and things like that. So, you know, all these things there, I do try and calculate and try to do the best I can. But yes, officially it's 3 months. Yeah. Okay. Cooking with Floyd. Thanks for answering my question. Yes, brother, no problem. Brittany, yes, sister, how you doing? Thanks for joining. EW, a moderator. I know I get on Properties Gambia's nerves. No. You don't get on my nerves, sister. With all my questions, they are very responsive. Been there, walked my land and loved it. Can't wait for my next visit. Besides, Daniel owns the GAM fam. Beside Daniel owes the GAM fam a barbecue. Wow, you got a good memory. I did say that, and I did promise that. Yes, no, definitely. You know, but it's got to be a case where we've got a lot of people down there, and you know, we can definitely, you know, Properties Gambia. I will lay it on. I will lay it on, and definitely do a cookout on the communities. You know, a bit of music and some food and so on, and you know, definitely no. All these things I definitely want to do. I haven't forgot. T Cox, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Yes, T Cox, thanks for joining. Okay, TW. Plots between 20 by 21, 20 by 23.5, and 20 by 24 meters. So the prices are 290,000 to 295,000 Gambian dalasi. Yes, around 57 plots. That's how many is there. We have sold quite a few, but there is still quite a few left still as well. So yeah, you can kind of do your estimation on your conversion, what that is. But do remember, for what you get, we're doing all your paperwork, we're building the roads, street lights, water to the land, and electricity, which is quite a lot. Okay, sister, thanks. That's the link. If you want to watch, you can hit the link. You can see the plots that are available. So I won't be on here much longer, but anyone's got any more questions, do fire away. I'll give someone another opportunity, last opportunity, if they want to come in. Any of my GAM family, they don't like coming on video. You can still do a voice if you want. You don't have to put your camera up. Yeah, so anyone who does want to join, hit the link. You know, if you want to come in on the video. I know some people be camera shy, but even me, I'm camera shy. I'm getting a little bit more used to it now. I'm not, well, I'm definitely not an actor because I'm quite real. This is not an act, but yeah, I'm not really one for person for cameras. Yeah, but those that kind of meet me, yeah, I'm pretty much who I am as you see me anyway. I'm pretty easygoing. Okay. Jay's Life Out Loud. 295,000. How much in US dollars? Sister TW, I don't know if you don't mind just putting an estimation. And this is an estimation because you have to bear in mind, depending on where you're getting your rates from, you know, different companies, different banks have their own rates, but it will give you a pretty much, you know, a close estimate, I should say. So, Sister TW, if you don't mind, if you can give a rough estimate on dollars, yes. If I'm right, I think it's about 5,500 US, something thereabouts. But just bear in mind, you know, we have been selling lands for half that, but you're not getting service plots, so it's kind of, you know, you kind of get what you're kind of paying for, sort of thing, and that's what we're doing. So yeah. In Gambia, Mohammed Nils, 50 to 1. Okay, last week in Gambia, 50 to 1. Okay, I get what you're saying. So 50 Gambian dalasi to the dollar. Yeah, hope that makes sense. Thank you, Mamadou. Nils, thank you, brother. Yeah, so that is the rate last week. Yes. So yeah, 50 Gambian dalasis to the pound, to the dollar, I should say. Britain, that's a great price for what you're offering. Yeah, I mean, yeah, people got to bear in mind, you know, Gambia is still relatively cheap compared to a lot of places on the continent. You know, Gambia's, what do you call it? Gambia's, you know, it's one of the still cheaper places compared to a lot of places, Ghana, Nigeria, all these places here, you know. lands in the desirable areas are a lot more expensive, you know. So I think it's still quite reasonable. They're not going to stay the same forever. So, you know, but yes, Properties Gambia will always still try and thingy. 295,000, about 597, according to APS. That's a bit high, sister. I think it's a bit less than that. But Google it, please Google it. I think it's around 5.5 or 5.7 or something like that. Yeah, if I'm right. But do go and check on Google to give you an estimation as well. Right, okay. Any more questions? You know, for a little hour or so. Don't forget to hit the like button. Share the contents, subscribe, and so on. And, you know, hope to see many of you out there one day, you know. And, you know, definitely, you know, we'll definitely, you know, guide you through the process. Done my like as soon as I got in. Yes, sister, thank you. Yes. So everybody who is here, or if you're about to leave, you know, just hit the like button before you know, it just helps people to hear about Properties Gambia. Bob Garvey, it's about $5,725.19. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's around. I know it's around those figures. I think last time I checked, I think that was about a week ago. It was around 5.6 or something. So it all, you know, like I said, rates fluctuate. But anytime you catch it at a good rate, then you know, it's all good. But you remember that will be, so if you was on for example, if it was 5,725 for the land, and you split that 3 ways over 3 months, yeah, that's what you'd have to pay per month, which is still quite a bit to throw out on a month, but it's for 3 months. But you remember, you're owning it's a piece of land. So yeah, possibly we can stretch it to 4 months. Yeah, but like I said, on paper, officially, it's 3 months. But you know, we can, you know, if somebody wants to speak to me, we can negotiate on that. That's not a problem. So yeah, you know, these lands will go, they will go fast. So you know, don't miss out on it. It is our first time doing our service plots. So yes, you know, do get involved if you want a piece of you know, of the mama land. So yeah, okay, guys. I think, you know, I think I've done enough talking now. I'm sure you've had enough of me going round and round and talking same stuff over and over. But Garvey, I got a good rate last week with the euro. Okay, bro. Yeah. So it's just like that, you know. You just gotta look out for the rates. You know, sometimes you get good rates. So like, and normally, like, you know, what we do is you can do a straight wire transfer straight into our business account in the Gambia. You can use APS, which is a money transfer. That is for those in the UK. I think there's only 3 states in America that does APS, unless that's changed now. There might be more. And we've got a brother that we use, he's a Gambian living in the US. A lot of our clients do use his services. It's a very good service, and his rates are quite good. And you know, he's got a few offices in the Gambia, so you can kind of transfer the money to him, and then he transfers it over to us. So yeah, that's our contact details. So do WhatsApp me. +44 7939 614434. Bob Garvey, $59 to the euro. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know what is the pound at the moment. The English pounds, I'm not sure. But dollars is normally around, I know it's between 48, 50 $50 to the dollar. Sometimes if you catch it good, it might be 51. TW, oh yes, keep in mind my rates were US rates. Okay, TW, thanks for clarifying that. Bob Garvey, do you know about the dollar accounts? It's great. No, I don't know about it, brother. No, I don't know nothing about the dollar account. Okay, so when you say the dollar accounts in like some of the banks, yes, I think I know what you're talking about. You've got like you've got ET Bank, you've got dollar accounts, sterling accounts, euro accounts, Dallasy accounts. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I would look into that. Definitely look into that. I need to speak to the bank manager over there, but definitely look into that and get more info in that. But if you're saying it's great, maybe you can give me a bit more. Send me a message or something. Just give me a bit more enlightenment on it. Yeah. So okay, okay, family, and all the GAM family that joined as well. Much appreciated. You know, thanks for coming in, giving your recommendations and you know, putting people at ease as well, because you know, obviously you've used my services, so it's always good that you know, people here, they want to hear reputable companies and people they can trust as well, which is important. And it's important to me as well that, you know, people are happy with the service. Thanks to our moderator as well. You know, always doing a great job, sister. Thanks, putting up all the information and so on. Thank you, much appreciated. And I definitely will be giving GAM Fam a barbecue. And I'm sure it will be televised as well, so on YouTube. But much appreciated. Bob Garvey, exactly. You got. It's good for hard currency direct. Okay, okay, brother. I'm gonna look into it. Brother Coops, yes, brother. Thanks for joining in. See you soon. Yeah, man. Missing you guys, man. Much appreciated. You know, good brothers, man. So yeah, so they, you know, we've got their details. Anybody wants to, in terms of security, Brother Coops and his business partner, they're the guys to get in contact with. If you did miss the video, go through it. So on, we did put up their details. If you want to get hold of them, yeah. Virginia, Victoria, Washington. Congrats on your new office. Yes, yes, sister. Thank you. Yes, new office is up and running. So we're in Brussels phase 2 now, not far from Turntable. If you're coming from Turntable, you've got Brussels police station on the right. We're further down on the right hand side, opposite Speed petrol station. You'll see the sign there. We're on the first floor. Property is GAMBIA Real Estate. You'll see the sign. And you'll even see it in the evening. We've got lights on it now, so it's all good. So yeah, you know, anytime you are in the Gambia, if you do, you're always welcome to pop by the office. And if you want to make any inquiries, so on, say hi. And yeah, and then yeah, that's it, man. So okay, I think we're gonna call it a day, call it a night. It's getting a bit late here now. So thanks for joining. Stay blessed, stay safe. And also, yes, before I go, I think, you know, Gambia's election was over the weekend. As far as I know, it was looking like Mr. Adama Barrow has won for the presidency. I don't really discuss politics, but, you know, congratulations to him for winning the presidency. So yeah, okay. Bless up everybody, and like I said, keep safe. One love, peace. I'm out.